One of my favorite things to say is, it's happening. Once you speak it into existence, it's on the way. But I got a real question for you. I'm asking for a friend. Are you ready to let it in? You are a powerful creator. Are you creating conditions to let in what you want, or are you creating resistance? We getting real up in here. When you know what you want and it looks like it's not happening, if you are caught up in what you see, it can very well appear that way. It's easy to be caught up in the fact that it's not here yet. And contrary to popular belief, that ain't gonna make it come any faster. You don't have to dig up your seeds to see if they're growing. When you ask, trust that it's happening. It's the believing step we've got to lean into more. I'm giving you 2 mindset hacks to be ready to let it in. Sometimes we don't realize we have some beliefs that contradict what we want, and the only thing standing in the way is nobody but self. Now, we got to get ourselves all the way together. A better, higher vibration self is just waiting to be embodied. We've got to be in alignment to make it so. High performance coaching changed my life. And now as your certified high performance coach, I'm using it to help you change yours. I wanted to get to the next level, but didn't want to sacrifice myself or my relationships in exchange for it. It's possible. So let's create harmony in your life. Whether you have one area or several, you want to bring high performance to? That's exactly what I help you do. If you're feeling MIA from your own life because you're so busy making everyone else's world go round, you've forgotten who you are, how to make yourself a priority, and what's important to you, like your dreams. You are tired of going at it alone, and you've tried to make some strides, but really struggling to make change stick. I know you're ready to take action and get results. If you fit one or all of these, you've got to apply. Get yourself your free Cast Your Vision session and get a jump start on bringing high performance into your life. Gone are the days you let life live you, or find yourself in the same place year after year, or letting your circumstances, past or present, define the rest of your life. You can have the support you need to apply proven strategies to your life and finally spark the courage to make your dreams your reality. Get your free Cast Your Vision session so you can bring high performance into your life today. Check the show notes and get started now. In the midst of doing all the things, you can do all things and chase your dreams. Stay encouraged as we go on this journey called life, tackling everything that comes our way while we shine our light despite any circumstances we face. No more downplaying or dimming your light, because through the good, the bad, and everything in between, together we can encourage over everything. Encourager, today is your day. Do you feel it? It's my hope you are feeling optimistic and expecting the best. If not, you are in the right place for a pick-me-up. If you are like me and love a little woo with your woo, there is something so special about the first step in manifesting, which is to ask. What makes it special is knowing once you've asked, it is given. That's where that belief comes into play. How hard is it to believe? OMG, that used to be the hardest part for me. And in some cases, it still is. And that was the biggest shift in me having the relationship I wanted. I would lightweight joke that my man was in heaven with Jesus. So extreme, I know, but there was a part of me that kind of believed it, which is what created resistance and kept me from what I actually wanted. Have you ever noticed that happening for you? Is there something you want so bad? You've asked for it, but it hasn't showed up? Better health, that relationship, catching a vibe with the kids, the promotion, whatever it is that you've got your heart set on. Have you asked and kept asking? Have you asked but not really sure if you believe it's meant to be yours? In a world where you are busy, you've got a household to run, crazy kids' schedules, work, and that's just a tip of the iceberg. With all the adulting going on and all the roles you're working so hard to fill, it can cause you to forget about one of the most important relationships that you have, the one with you. Whether you've just been too busy making everyone else's world go round, or maybe you're living according to what somebody else thought was best for you, or maybe life just happened and it's got you feeling like you don't even know who you are or what you want anymore. There are so many things that can distract or disconnect you from your inner knowing. Go from feeling lost or disconnected to reconnected with the Reignite Your Inner Knowing roadmap. Get you back in touch with yourself and feeling like a priority on your own list. Knowing your desires and what you want at this season in your life, you can live the life of your dreams. And it starts with the connection you have with you. Check the show notes to get the Reignite Your Inner Knowing roadmap. It's your time to get back in touch with you. Click the show notes and get started. As your coach, we going there. With love and kindness, of course. Where are you creating resistance? Okay, stick with me. It's worth it. We've got to ask better questions. Instead of asking why it isn't here yet, check in to see if you are doing something that is creating resistance. Is it your self-talk? Is it positive or negative? Are your actions in alignment with what you've asked for? Sometimes it's our own default that has to shift. Where can you shift your default into one that helps you achieve what you actually want? I love the reminder to believe better. Sometimes we don't realize we have some beliefs that contradict what we want. And the only thing standing in the way is nobody but self. Now, we got to get ourselves all the way together. A better, higher vibration self is just waiting to be embodied. We've got to be in alignment to make it so. It's kind of like saying, I want to lose weight and then spending the rest of the day complaining or focusing in on where your body is today. Even the jokes have energy. Okay, because listen, I love to make a good joke, honey, but that ain't the energy that I need to be in to manifest nothing. What you think and say about yourself makes a difference. Does your self-talk support your belief, or is it riddled with doubts? Do you have an old belief that no longer supports you? You can want something all day long. You can even ask for it all day long, but you only need to ask once. You've got to believe better to be in receiving mode. You are worthy of self-care every day, not just on a Sunday. As you do all the things and chase your dreams, self-care has to be a major part of your day-to-day life. Giving yourself what you need is the key to being able to give everybody else what they need. If you're having a hard time making sure your self-care is on your list, get all the deets in the Encourager's Insider Guide to Self-Care. These free, easy DIY tips for simple ways to make self-care a part of your daily routine, plus some bonus goodies. Get your free Encourager's Guide to Self-Care because you deserve to be a priority on your list. Grab it right on the blog or the show.encourageovereverything.com/self-care freebie. No more being last on your list. Grab it today and give yourself the gift of self-care. When you ask, it is given. There's no delay. The only delay is what we create with our own resistance or lack belief. You can't have an attitude about why what you want isn't here yet and expect it to be the energy that brings it to you. Be ready to let it in. When you ask, know that it's given. Check yourself and see where there is resistance you need to shift. And then believe better. Make sure your belief supports what you want, including self-talk and your jokes too, okay? It's all energy. So make sure you are in the right energy to receive. When you are in receiving mode, you are ready to let it in. And gratitude is a great way to do that. And there you have it, mindset hacks / crash course in manifesting, aka the woo to the woo stuff. You've got nothing to lose by trying this out. At the very least, you'll improve your self-talk, shift resistance, and believe better. You'll feel good right now. That's how you let it in. It's been amazing connecting with you in this moment. Let's feel good within every day and be ready to let it in. Let in all of your heart's desires because together we can encourage over everything. Encourager, thanks so much for tuning in. My wish for you is to have your encouragement cup filled up. If you enjoyed this episode, there's a few ways to say thank you. Share it with friends. You are a true encourager, sharing encouraging messages to lift others up, because that's just what we do. Leave a review, light me up with some stars, and share your feedback, as this is how we make encouragement a way of life. And to keep the conversation going, connect with me on Instagram at Encourage Over Everything. Check the show notes for today's sponsors and all the ways to work with me and stay connected. I appreciate you. Until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and loads of positivity because together we can encourage over everything.